On my hand, a few small improvements to the productivity activities, which include the O365 and Google Workspace, as well as the Excel package. What the improvements are? Well, for the activities that download the files, you can now specify the folder path. This concerns the download file, download email, and download email attachment activities for G Suite, well, Google Workspace and O365. We added dedicated rename file activities to both of those packages. We fine-tuned some experience around the folder picker widget, and we ported the run script activity from the classic to cross-platform, so that you can now also use it on Studio Web. Why would you need it? Well, these are customer requests that we're basically facilitating here. You asked for it and we delivered. Same can be said about the Excel package. This is the package that allows you to interact with the Excel also without having Excel installed on the robot machine. And we added 3 activities so that you can now create your pivot tables and set and get your cell colors. Once again, customer requests, and we delivered. So let's have a look at how exactly it works. I will go by simply stepping into a debug session to show each activity one by one. First, we will download this file from my folder. It's, as you can see, a lonely file called Jira Tickets. It's an Excel file, and I want to save it in my project folder with a custom name. This is where you specify it. You specify it a full path. If I now refresh, you can see that the file has been downloaded with my dedicated name. Now for the other 2 activities, I do have to fetch the email first. So I fetch a random test email first, and now I will download the email. This time I will give it, it's being downloaded in the EML format. I will give it the subject as the file name, so that, it's a bit more dynamic. And lastly, for the attachments of that email, I specified a custom directory for which it will, into which it will download the attachments. And as you can see, 2 attachments have been placed in that folder. Well, that's it for the download file paths improvement. For the rename file, it's even simpler. You can take the same file that we have just worked on. We first get it, and this is the rename activity file. In this case, I just append the suffix processed to the file. You can see that I printed out the file name before I do the change, and I print the file name as the output of this activity once more. It takes a bit of time for me to sync it. Oh, actually, it worked immediately this time. That's nice. Surprising. Cool. For the run script, the experience is quite similar. I have a script deployed on the app script area of Google Workspace, and in this case, I provided an input of hello. You might guess what is coming back as a result. A simple hello world. So nothing spectacular there. We will document properly how to exactly what to put in here, because Google doesn't make it super easy to configure it. But we work with what APIs we have. And lastly, the Excel activity. The file that I have just downloaded. Let me quickly pull it up. So you recall that I downloaded the file with custom name. This is that exact file. So let's prove it that it actually worked. It did. What we will do is we will change the colors of those cells, and we will also add a pivot table. You can see right now there is just one, the default sheet. All right. We first create the pivot table. And here is how we insert the fields. It's a small expression, but basically each property is one specific field entry, and it has some a title and some specific options. So for example, a value or a row or a column, you would specify it here. And yeah, in case you have to summarize or count, you have an option here. The pivot has been created. Once again, it does not, those workbook activities do not use Excel. So they work with a closed XML library, and without Excel, goes quite quickly. I just got the A1 cell color, which is apparently transparent, and now I'm going to set it to green. That's it. Let's reopen the file. And if everything went correctly, yeah, you can see that the cell color has been set and the pivot has been created accordingly. Well, that's it for the demo. Thank you very much. Those improvements will be released as a preview of these packages, Microsoft Office 365 and G Suite, this week, including Excel, and then in the following 2 or 3 weeks, we will release them as part of the GA. Thank you.